Have you ever known what is your right as a woman? Did you ever ask yourself if you have a secure life and your family? Have you known where and when did you use your right as a woman? These are some questions that we're going to talk to inform you. What is your right as a woman? Many women don't know what is their right. How do they right? How do they fight for violence and discrimination? That's why we're here to share about some information about rights as a woman. Example of that is women's land rights. Women's land rights. Women or when women have access to and secure rights to land, they are better able to improve the lives of their families and themselves. Unfortunately, women in many poor countries do not have access to land or lack secure property rights to the land they do possess. This dirt makes women even more vulnerable to poverty. Land rights confer direct economic benefits as a source of income, status, nutrition, and collateral for credit. Access to agriculture land can mean higher household calories and consumption. However, women may not fully participate in these benefits as the members of a household if they do not share formal rights to land. The question is, how do women lose access and rights to land? Women can be excluded from the benefits. Women can be excluded from the benefits of land rights, formalization programs, and women are particularly vulnerable when the household breaks down. For example, in the event of male migration, HIV, AIDS, abandonment, divorce, or death. Millions of women throughout the world live in conditions of abject deprivation of and attacks against their fundamental human rights for no other reason than that they are women. Combatants and their sympathizers in conflicts, such as those in Sierra Leone, Kosovo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Afghanistan, and Rwanda, have raised women as a weapon of war with near complete impunity. Men in Pakistan, South Africa, Peru, Russia, and Uzbekistan beat women in the home of a stunning rate, while these governments alternatively refuse to intervene to protect of women and punish their batterers or do so haphazardly and in ways that make women feel culpable for the violence.
Go.
As a direct
Go.
as I said a while ago, as a direct result of inequalities found in the countries of origin, women from Ukraine, Moldova, Nigeria, the Dominican Republic, Burma, and Thailand are bought and sold, trafficked to traffickers in Guatemala, South Africa, and Mexico. Women's ability to enter and remain in the workforce is obstructed by private employers who use women's reproductive status to include them from students, discriminate against and attack girls in school who are lesbian, bisexual, or transgendered, or do not conform to male standards or female behavior. Women in Mexico, Jordan, Morocco, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia face government-sponsored discrimination that renders them unequal before the law, including discriminatory family codes that take away women's legal authority and place in the hands of male families. Members and restrict women's participate in public life. Abuses against women are relentless, systematic, and widely tolerated. If not explicitly condoned, violence and discrimination against women are global and widely tolerated. Social epidemics, notwithstanding the very real progress of the international women's human rights movement in identifying, raising awareness about about it, and challenging impunity for human rights violence. We live in a world in which women do not have basic control over what happens to their bodies. Millions of women and girls are forced to marry and have sex with men they do not desire. Women are unable to depend on the government to protect them from physical violence in the home, with sometimes fatal consequences, including including increased risk of HIV/AIDS infection.